here at TIDES, and I'm joined by Dr. Neera Sammeta, Emerging Business Manager at Roche CustomBiotech. Thanks so much for joining me today. I was wondering if, to start off, you could tell us how you think sort of mRNA technology is going to go in the future.
That's a lot of, it's a very packed question, I would say, but I'll start with this. The future of mRNA technology is bright, and the reason I believe it is because mRNA technology is going to be used beyond infectious disease vaccines moving forward. mRNA, as you know, technology was being applied to certain disease conditions even before the pandemic. But the COVID-19 mRNA vaccines, they delivered the promise of the mRNA technology and validated mRNA as a new drug class. They brought out the key highlights of the mRNA technology, namely flexibility in the design and production, non-integration into the genome, as well as transient expression. So with all these key features, now mRNA is being applied to many different applications like cell reprogramming, gene editing, individual cancer vaccines, and so on and so forth. And for all this to be successful, there are already many developments that are happening, both in terms of the techniques and analytics that are being used in the field. But I would say the main focus moving forward will be on 4 key areas. One is still in the design of the molecule itself, let's say for better stabilization, increased protein expression, as well as targeted expression. And the second one will be better packaging and delivery, whether it is unique lipids targeting different organs, as well as linking it to target-specific peptides, and so on, where the off-target effects can be reduced, especially if it is going to be successful in the gene editing modalities. And the third one is the safety profile for the mRNA, especially for the programs where you need repeated and heavy dosing. So improvements in the production process, be it specific equipment, as well as dedicated and unique reagents, both for production as well as purification, will reduce the formation of unwanted products and better the purity profile. So that adds to the safety profile for the product. And the fourth one is in the storage and transportation. As you know, with the COVID, the ultra-cold transportation was an issue, and to make it available for other applications like individual therapies and ship it all across, a better formulation of the final drug product for the stabilization would be the way the improvements will be. So all in all, these areas of improvement will make mRNA a successful therapy for a lot of other disease conditions. And you know, with the experience gained with the COVID-19 mRNA vaccines, I'm pretty sure the regulatory agencies will also be looking for better improvements for the technology moving forward.
Definitely. And could you tell us a bit about your role at CustomBiotech?
I work as an emerging business manager for Roche Global CustomBiotech. Global CustomBiotech is based in Germany, but I'm based in Indianapolis. And my background is in biotechnology, molecular biology, and assay development. And with that background, my job is to analyze the different technologies that are coming into the market, assess what kind of raw materials and reagents are needed for these technologies to become successful at commercial scales, and working with our customers to develop these solutions so that they can produce these newer technologies at the scales and the quality and quantities needed for the patients in future. And coming to who CustomBiotech is, we are the business unit in Roche that enables other healthcare companies, both in biopharma and diagnostics, to produce state-of-the-art solutions. And we do this by providing high-quality raw materials to the customers.
What's CustomBiotech's experience with mRNA reagents?
At Roche, if we think about it, our roots date back to the 1980s when we used to supply reagents and raw materials for the research use. And long before the pandemic, we always thought that mRNA as a molecule has the potential to be a therapeutic in future. And with that in mind, we have worked with the visionaries, one of the few visionaries in the field, to develop production processes for key raw materials that are needed to manufacture and commercialize mRNA as a viable therapeutic. And with that, we continue to invest and evolve our IVT reagent portfolio into what is called the fit-for-purpose concept for the pharma industry, the right tool for the job. And for mRNA reagents, it means animal origin-free, antibiotic-free, extended impurity testing, and GMP.
And what would you say are the current and future challenges for mRNA reagents?
IVT reaction at the core for the mRNA drug substance production needs diverse raw materials and reagents. Let's say, for example, enzymes and nucleotides. The production of these at small scale sounds easy enough, but to produce these at the right quantity, activity, stability needed at larger quantities can be challenging. And before the pandemic, most of the focus for the mRNA therapeutic manufacturers was on designing a molecule that can be effective and not much on the raw materials that are needed. So in the sense that there were many unique custom products that the producers' raw materials were being used by the mRNA producers. But the pandemic has brought the attention to how important it is to consider not just about the availability of the materials, but as well as the reputability and the reliability of the supplier. And with that experience, I would say the mRNA producers now are looking for supply security. By supply security, they are trying to look at qualifying multiple vendors, demanding high quality raw materials, et cetera, et cetera. So now the challenge for the mRNA producers is to balance the need for supply security with the quality and as well as the costs that will be involved. And we see a lot of our own customers and as well as others in the mRNA field taking the quality by design approach to balance the need for supply security and take advantage of the raw material improvements that are happening in the mRNA.
And you've sort of touched on it a bit there, but how has Roche CustomBiotech grown to meet that growing demand for quality and scale?
Okay, let me start with the quality first. So CustomBiotech has been a partner for more than 30 years for diagnostic as well as biopharma manufacturers. And with our experience in biotechnology and chemistry in producing enzymes, antibodies, peptides, dyes, substrates, et cetera, we know and understand what it means to be working with quality management systems. And for CustomBiotech, GMP is more than compliance. All of our products are produced under the quality management system of ISO 13485. And in addition to that, we also have batch release with a separate testing in a separate QC unit, product-specific production environments, periodic review of our validation processes, etc. So what that means for the mRNA reagents is, apart from the fit-for-purpose concept for the products, we also have high-quality management system overseeing the production processes. And coming to the scale, it's part of working with the customers, listening to their needs, and providing them the solutions that they need for raw materials, and designing our processes in a way that can address the growing needs of our customers from preclinical to the commercial scale. And we do that we did that by merging a lot of decades of our experience and the innovative technologies. We invested into newer facilities that are state-of-the-art, energy efficient, to continue the production of the raw materials in a sustainable fashion for the future. And of course, we also expanded our current existing facilities also. And for mRNA products, it means animal origin-free production facilities for nucleotides and increased production capability for mid and high quantity enzymatic production.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, Neera.
Thank you.